Welcome to Sideline Sports, where we give you an up-close and personal look at the teams, coaches, and athletes that make up the South Sound. Here's your host, Jeff Slakey.
Hey, welcome back from break. This week, Timberline boys basketball. The Blazers stay perfect in conference play. High climbers battle Aberdeen in wrestling. Shelton hosting rival Capital in basketball. And the game of the week, Timberline basketball at North Thurston.
Sideline Sports is being brought to you in part by
the Gillis Auto Center. At Gillis, you're covered forever. It was a conference showdown on the hardwood at Timberline High School.
It was a South Sound Conference showdown Friday night with Timberline hosting Peninsula. Peninsula jumped out early, leading 16-12 after the first quarter. Timberline would respond, outscoring the Seahawks by 14 in the second quarter, leading 37-27 at halftime. Timberline's Hunter Campo led all scorers with 20 points at the break. Peninsula would improve defensively in the second half, holding Timberline to just 6 points in the final quarter. The Seahawks forced overtime with the game tied at 54. Timberline would hold on in the extra period to win the contest 60-58. The win improves Timberline to 6-0 in conference play. The Blazers next travel to North Thurston Wednesday night. I'm Sean Wells for iFIBER 1 Sports.
Mason General Hospital, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. The High Climbers were looking to prove themselves against an always tough Aberdeen squad.
Shelton Wrestling hosted Aberdeen Thursday night in a big non-league match at Shelton High School. The High Climbers impressed on the mat, taking the overall team score 48-29. Cameron McAlee beat Braden McAlee, Peace Lee, Robbie Allred, Caleb Batista Brown, Trevor Meyer, and Ty Lacey all recorded pins for Shelton. High Climbers Michael Gilman at 170 pounds and Ammon Anderson at 220 won their matches by decision. Aberdeen won 4 matches due to forfeit. The High Climbers are back in league play when they host Gig Harbor in Timberline January 10th. I'm Sean Wells for iFIBER 1 Sports.
Sideline Sports is being brought to you in part by
the Mini Dome was packed for a Shelton rivalry match hosting Capital.
It was a big South Sound Conference matchup Friday night with Shelton hosting Capital. The Cougars jumped out to a fast start, leading 23-8 after the first quarter. Shelton would fight back in the second quarter, cutting the deficit to 8, down 36-28 at halftime. Capital would start out the third quarter strong, running out to a 49-35 advantage. Capital would hold steady down the stretch, taking the contest 66-52. The win improves Capital to 4-2 in conference play and a tie for second with Shelton. The High Climbers next hit the road on Wednesday to face Central Kitsap. Capital are set to host Yelm Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm Sean Wells for iFIBER 1 Sports.
Previous results for you in boys basketball: North Thurston over Central Kitsap 58-54. Tumwater over Rochester 76-22, and it's Garfield beating Foss 80-74. In girls basketball, Tumwater over Capital 68-52. Shelton beats River Ridge 62-17. North Thurston 58, Central Kitsap 28. In wrestling, Central Kitsap 78-12 for Capital. Central Kitsap 42, Peninsula 40, and Union 58, Castle Rock 18. Our game of the week is Timberline boys basketball at North Thurston in South Sound Conference play. The Blazers are looking to stay perfect in conference play with a 6-0 record. Timberline last knocked off Peninsula in an overtime thriller 60-58. North Thurston looking for some season-turning wins, currently 3-3 in conference play. Game tips off Wednesday at 7 from North Thurston High School. Upcoming games in boys basketball: Shelton at Central Kitsap, Capital versus Yelm, and North Thurston at Yelm. Girls basketball: Timberline versus North Thurston, Shelton versus Peninsula, and Gig Harbor versus Timberline. In wrestling, Shelton versus Gig Harbor, Shelton versus Timberline, and Yelm at Peninsula. This has been another presentation of Sideline Sports. I'm Jeff Slakey.